Hello, spiritual biz success peeps. How are you guys? Happy New Year for those of you who I haven't seen in a little while. So 2019 brings all sorts of things, right? Everyone's got their New Year's resolutions, wondering what am I going to do and how am I going to create my business and what are those things? Aside from maybe wanting to lose 10, 15 pounds, how many people have that on their list of New Year's resolutions, right? So in addition to that, have you made a resolution to shift your business to actually stop playing small and to stop having it as a hobby, but actually make it a real business? Hello, Victoria. So how many people have that on their New Year's resolutions? Because it should be, because if you have a gift and you haven't done it yet, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're working a 9 to 5 when you're not actually living your purpose and doing your calling. Something is amiss if that's what you're doing. So it's pretty fascinating. So one of the questions I get a lot of times is like, can you actually create that business, that six-figure business, right? Can that happen? Does it happen? It seems like only the select few on the planet are able to do that. And there are a select few, but that means that you could be one of them, because the select few are really the many. When we shift our vibration and we allow ourselves to receive the abundance that is waiting for us, because you guys all have it's your birthright, truly, to have the abundance that you desire. You just have to get into alignment with it. You have to get out of your own way to make it happen. So it's really fascinating. One of the things that I see with the boot campers, so everyone that comes to Spiritual Biz Boot Camp, right, we're shifting them and creating their business. The people that excel and soar in boot camp are the ones that are able to release the scarcity mentality that they've been carrying with them and being able to put that behind them, find the worth that they have because they're so worthy of it, and being able to then take that energy and push it forward into their business. And those are the ones that truly succeed, that they know that they're worth it and that they can remove the scarcity. When you hang on to the scarcity, wow, that can really mess you up. It's a low vibration and it just keeps the money away from you and the abundance away from you, which is, I know, what you guys are trying to create. So when you have the desire to create the spiritual business, then the wobble comes up even more, doesn't it? It's an even bigger wobble because you're thinking, okay, first, creating abundance does not seem easy in this dimension anyways, right? That happens with you guys. You guys are slaving away at some 9-to-5 job. So you have that issue. So you're thinking abundance is difficult to create to begin with. And then you want me to create abundance with my life purpose and being able to charge for my spiritual gifts. I know that's the other big wobble. So we have all the scarcity stuff that pops up with the whole concept of taking your gifts and being able to use them to shift consciousness on the planet. But I'm here to tell you it can totally happen and has happened. And it was really cool because some of my mastery clients, I see Bridget is on here, who's one of the mastery clients, and Misty, hello Karen. And so knowing that this can happen. So I'm here to share some numbers with you because the numbers are in and to show you that you too can have an amazing spiritual business. So here's some of the numbers for my spiritual business mastery clients. So these are the clients that have gone through boot camp and then are in my year-long program. Because I'll say boot camp, well, amazing. Boot camp is meant to get you the momentum that you need to build your business if you don't have one already. So if you have a business already, and you've got momentum, you can do amazing things. So one of our clients in boot camp right now, he had a radio show and a podcast, and he was not monetizing it. And he came in and he just made $39,000 in the past 3 weeks with coming into boot camp and being able to put everything into place. And that's pretty amazing. That was Gary. But if you don't have a business already, you need to build some momentum sometimes. And that momentum building is part of the process. You come through boot camp and then you get into vibrational alignment with creating abundance. And that process then allows you to receive the abundance. So here's the kicker. So I'm going to show you that it really can happen. The numbers are in. So Bridget, who may or may not still be on here at the moment. So Bridget, she cash collected $117,000 last year. 2018. In 2019, I think she made like $22,000. And Bridget, when she joined boot camp, was a mom with 3 little ones. All 3 of them were under 5 years old. And it was an amazing process to watch her step into that and now make $117,000 last year. Stacy changed 20 lives last year. She did $71,000 in sales and cash collected $54,000. Stacy used to charge I don't know, I think she was charging $80 a reading. but when she started boot camp, and she's gained the momentum. And Stacey, this is just the beginning for her, which is amazing. And then David changed 49 lives this past year. He created $157,000 in sales and $136,000 in cash collected. Like, these are amazing numbers, guys. This is what you can be doing when you make the decision to step forward as a spiritual leader and actually answer the calling that Source has given you. We have Kat, who did $156,000 in sales, $119,000 cash collected. And that's just a few of the people doing amazing things. There's a few of my clients in Mastery that are just doing incredible stuff, and people that just really stepping into their power and being able to make the decision that it's time to use your gifts and create the abundance that is your birthright, because it is your birthright. There is no reason why you should be in scarcity or lack and in that space of needing, because you have the ability to create. You're an incredible and powerful manifester. You just need to get out of your own way if you're not creating all the things that you desire. If you do not have the life you desire, it's because you aren't holding your vibration high enough to be able to see it create in front of you. You get it in spurts. I always laugh when people say, like, I'm a master manifester, but their current life is kind of in shambles. So when I see that, it's like I see that they're only able to manifest in, like, when things are really, like, in desperate mode. So we need to get to the point where you're shifting your vibration and holding your vibration. That's part of what we help you do in boot camp, is be able to shift your vibration and hold it. Hold the vibration of a spiritual leader so that you can change your life and change the life of your clients. So if you're wondering, can you truly create a six-figure business as a spiritual coach? By all means, it absolutely can happen. It just takes you stepping up and knowing and believing in yourself and the faith in Source that your desire will manifest in front of you. And it's all there for each of you. There's no reason why I shouldn't be reading these numbers for everyone in here, because if you have your desire to change the planet, to be able to shift consciousness, then the only way to really do that in a major way is to start a business. I always laugh when people say, like, oh, I really want to change the world and I want to be able to, help all these people. And I'm like, great, do you have a business? And they say no. And if you don't have a business, I really don't know how you're able to touch thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. It's impossible. You have to have a business if you really want to have a massive impact on this planet. It has to come from that level. Otherwise, it's just a hobby and you're just helping a couple of people a month. And that's not what you were put on this planet to do. You were put on this planet to be able to shift consciousness in a massive way, to use your gifts, and to just raise the vibration of the planet. So it can happen for you too, guys. Like, it's 2019. Are you going to come to the end of 2019 and look and say you're in the same place you were before, in the same job, in the same uncomfortableness that you've gotten so comfortable with that you just don't even realize how unfulfilled you are because you're not living your full calling? Or maybe you're living your full calling. Maybe you're helping clients, but somehow there's this scarcity mode and you can't seem to make it happen consistently. So it's still a hobby and you're having to work another job. If that's the case, you are just primed to be able to make the massive shift and being able to then turn it around and have that as your sole source of income, because we need to be living our purpose so we are the best version of ourselves, so that we start with us, so that our vibration is high and that we can shift consciousness again everywhere. That's what it's about, guys. There's so much nonsense going on out there. You have to be able to shift. Be able to shift your consciousness and your vibration and then help others. And if you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing. This is what you were called to do. So that being said, go back and watch these numbers. I'll post them above. If boot camp is right for you, reach out. We'll have a call with my team and see if you are a fit for what we're looking for. We are looking for the next spiritual leaders who are ready to change the vibration of the planet. My goal is to have 5,000 spiritual entrepreneurs in 5 years. And we're on our way there, and it's pretty amazing to be able to do that and being able to see the impact that they all have as they expand and as they're changing lives, and as each life that they change has a vibrational impact on the planet, and it's just a massive, amazing ripple effect. So we'll post the link above for boot camp, because if you aren't living your purpose, doing it every day, I don't know what you're doing. And yes, having a six-figure spiritual business is absolutely possible. So I will see you guys in the next video. Happy 2019. See you soon.